Hello, great Indians. How are you? Might be you are waiting after the making group the videos or the lessons from the teacher. So, today I came up with the biology introductory first unit, class 11th. So, you try to understand this concept. Okay. So, first unit is biodiversity, okay, or living things. So first we will study what is biology. Biology is the term is derived from the Greek word bios means life and logia means study of. Biology is the study of life and living organism. What is life? हम किसे life कहेंगे, क्या क्या characteristics living things के होते हैं, that we will study in this lesson. So, life can be defined as the property or quality of a living organism that distinguishes from the dead or non-living in some functions like growth, metabolism, response to stimuli, or reproduction. We already know these terms. Means if we say this is a living, so they must grow. They must have the anabolism and catabolism. This is the type of two steps of a metabolism. Something should be formed in the body, some product or the things should be broken down to provide them energy. So such type of characteristics is of a living thing. Third point is response. Whatever the external or internal things are going on, living things must respond to them. We already studied what are the responses, external stimuli we studied. Yes, children, you are not able to recall. Geotrophic, phototrophic, okay, response towards the light, response towards the gravity, thigmotrophic, response towards the touch. So these are the example of the response towards the stimuli. And the living things must reproduce, okay. Now the characteristics of a living thing: growth, reproduction, metabolism, and response to the stimuli. Now what are the characteristics of the growth? Growth is an important characteristics feature of a living thing. They increase in a mass as well as number. Non-living objects also grow in mass of accumulation of a material on its surface. And growth in a living being takes place due to internal processes, that is the cell division. Plants grow plants must show continuous growth throughout their life and span. What is lifespan? Lifespan is nothing but the period from the growth till the natural death. So plants show continuous growth throughout their lifespan, while animals show growth up to the certain age. So these are the characteristics of a growth. Now reproduction. All living organism produces their offspring by the process reproduction. Reproduction is an important process for the continuing the of a species. There are two modes of reproduction we already studied in class 10: sexual mode of reproduction and asexual mode of reproduction. Fungi reproduce by asexual spores. Yeast and hydra reproduce through asexual mode, that is budding. Planaria, that is flatworms, by regeneration. Unicellular organism like bacteria, unicellular algae or amoeba. Amoeba is a protozoan, reproduced by the binary fission. Okay. Now, what is metabolism? What is metabolism is nothing but a certain activity. All living organisms are made up of with the chemicals belonging to various classes, size and functions. The chemicals within a living organism are constantly being made and changed into some other biomolecules. The sum total of chemical reactions occurring in our body is metabolism. So as in the image slide, the two steps of metabolism is given: anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism is nothing but a joining of molecules to form certain things. The elements are joining to form a product, and whatever the product is formed during providing of energy or to provide certain chemicals, these elements are broken down, these compounds are broken down. So that is nothing but a catabolism. So anabolism and catabolism, these are the steps of metabolism. So those if we consider that these are the living things in their body, metabolism should run. Now, response to the external stimuli. Living organisms respond to their surroundings or the environment. Response to the environment stimuli could be physical, chemical, or biological. Plants respond to the external factors like light, water, temperature, other organisms, pollutants, etc. Organism can sense and respond to the environmental photoperiod. We studied the photoperiod, the period which are required by the plant to, yes, to expose to the sunlight. Photoperiod affects the reproduction in a seasonal breeders, both plants as well as the animals. Light is required for the process of photosynthesis as well as for blooming the flowers, for different synthesis of enzymes in that plant. That's why it is termed as photoperiod. Organisms handle chemicals entering their bodies and aware of their surroundings. Human being, the only organism which has self-conscious, they are termed as responses to the external stimuli. Now, in our next video, we will study the diversity in a living world. This is only the introduction of the first lesson, children. It's not necessary to this biology is the subject which you require knowledge throughout the life. So you can read these videos, you can go through the videos without wasting your time. We are more posting for the different subjects also. We are working on that. So keep reading whatever the time you are getting. Do number of critical as well as creative activities. Thank you very much.